Aloha, it is Miss Aloha Hula Night here at the Edith Kanakaole Stadium in Hilo, Hawaii, and I have a very special guest for tonight's intermission Facebook Live, the one, the only, the Kumu Hula of Nakamale, better known as your Nahoku Hano Hano award-winning Robert Casimiro. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here with you.
Okay, let's talk about the energy. So far, we've made it through 10 Kahiko performances in the search for our Miss Aloha Hula 2017. What do you think so far?
I think that I have my favorite three. I do already, yeah.
I have a favorite three too, but you go first.
No, I'm not saying until later. It's not good to jinx the whole thing.
Oh, I was going to actually do a review. Okay, just kidding. Not my favorite, but I will mention three performances that stood out for me.
Okay.
And this is in no particular order, and then weigh in if you would like.
Okay.
I'm going to start just, again, in no particular order. Kumu Chinky Mahoy of Kawaili Ula. It has been quite some time since he entered a Miss Aloha Hula. They actually went on a Huaka'i to Kauai as part of their research for the mele, which she presented on stage. I thought that she was dynamic. I thought that she was engaged. She came in at number 6 this evening, and she may have been, and this is not a commitment, but the first time I said, oh, what were your thoughts on her?
Yes.
Yes, that's all I needed. All right, again, in no particular order, as we go to Maui, Kumu Kamaka Kukona, his wahine, entering tonight. I remember her costuming was so perfectly fitted. She had that beautiful lehulu in the yellow and the red, and I just felt like she commanded the stage and the audience. She was another person who, you know, we have a lot going on backstage, but I was watching her. Did she strike you?
I'm waiting for your third, because so far we're not hitting the same ones.
Really? Interesting.
No.
Okay. My third was our last performance so far prior to intermission. Of course, we're talking about the reigning Miss Aloha Hula 2016, Ka'iolani Carr's Hula sister.
Yes.
She performing on behalf
Yes, I liked her.
of her ohana apparently owns Aloha Hula Supply. Yes.
And her grandfather was Dave Eldridge from Punahou School.
I did not know that. Okay, the Eldridge Ohana. I thought she, on behalf of Halau Hi'iaka Ina Makalehua, just was... I mean, we know Kumu, Lono, and Rob, they don't fool around. Every detail to a T, perfectly executed from her lei. Oh, the beautiful ilima. The 3 strands that sat just perfect right there, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
And not just the costuming, though, because, of course, it's about the presentation of her mele.
Yeah, sometimes even more so than the costumes. But the costumes enhance, of course, but it has to come down to how they perform.
We had a chance to talk with the Kumu about their selection, and they were saying she's a graceful dancer. In fact, I won't forget this. We were there to interview them about their year with Ka'iolani as their current Miss Aloha Hula. And one of the things that they said was, in terms of their selection, that this particular dancer, and I want to get her name right, Kailina, that's right, Keano A'ilehua? Yep, Tiffany Eldridge, again of Halau Hi'iaka Ina Makalehua, that she was selected because they said of all of their girls who qualify, which not many people know, there is an actual category type requirements for Miss Aloha Hula candidates, right? You need to make sure that you meet those criteria, that when she dances, her face makes you want to watch her.
She has a beautiful face, yeah. And I love the way she uses her body. It's very beautiful.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm hoping for the best for actually all of them, but...
Right.
You know, like I said, right?
Again, we're not talking favorites. We're just talking, yes. But her mele, which was about Queen Kapi'olani's hair, the gracefulness, when she started doing some of her gestures, you were like, yes, that's exactly what she's dancing about.
I'm sure that all their families are so proud of them, and so they should be. I think so, too. You know, these are brilliant young women of the islands, and I love how they're all doing the best they can to help strengthen our people, our culture, and what we love to do. Like you, Miss Mana Woman here on the microphone.
I got an honorary title this morning, by the way. Miss Aloha Sunrise.
Okay. I'm going to support
Yes,
that.
thank
Okay,
you.
Yes.
I will say this. Because you obviously are a halau of Manakane,
Yeah.
with Nakamale, and of course the fact that you in 1976 were the very first to bring Kane to the
gosh,
Merry
that's a
Monarch
long time
Festival,
ago.
yes. 1976, 2010. That's what I meant. When you watch Wahine dance, does that inspire, affect, contribute to your inspiration with your men?
I have to say no, only because I find it more. I think it's. I think it's overwhelming. I don't know. I give people credit who can teach Wahine. I don't think I could do it. You know, I mean, it's just you cannot swear at women. At least I don't think you should. You know.
You're right.
And
You're
and
right.
so it's much easier for me to teach my blalas.
Urge them.
There you go.
Urge them,
Urge,
yes.
yeah. But I find inspiration in wanting for all of us to do better. I think that's a good thing, you know. And you can definitely see that depending on the school and who their teachers are. You know, in Hawaii right now, I think there's not the kind of finishing schools that were available back 50, 60, 70 years ago. And more than anything, I think the Halau now have that opportunity to become a finishing school for gentlemen or for young ladies, you know. And I think that's what I see when I watch many of the Halau perform. Or maybe let's put it this way, that's what I hope for when I see many of these groups perform, the gentlemen as well as the ladies. And I would like to think of them not as boys, not as girls, but as gentlemen and as women of our culture. Like you. You know,
I love that because the poise and dignity to take the biggest hula stage on the planet. I mean, there's a lot that goes behind that.
Exactly so. And you know, and the work and all the intricacies that become a part of who you are and what you are and what you do can be found right here on that stage. And but more important than that, it's what you do with it when you leave the stage. And I think that's really important.
Okay, I don't want to monopolize too much of your time, but I have two more questions.
Okay.
And we also probably have a time limit on Facebook. I don't know. I've heard rumors. I could talk for hours.
Yeah.
But you will be performing.
Yes.
Tell me which halau you will be showing your support.
Amelia Lobenstein Carter for her Miss Hula. And then on Saturday night, I'm with Robin Lono performing for their ladies. I'm singing Kaena along with Kyoho and Chad Takatsuge.
Saturday night in this building is like the best of the best of the best of Hawaiian music.
always
There
has
are more Nahoku Hano Hano Award winners under one roof than there is at the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards.
I agree. You're absolutely right there. Did you hear that? Nahoku Hano Hano Award people? She said it right on nailed it right on the head.
Suggesting. I was merely, but it's, I mean, this is the place to be. If you love Hawaiian music, if you love Hawaiian culture.
Yes, I agree. Girl, preach. That's what I say.
Ew. And on that note, because we know about the very special tribute that is being paid to K.O. Wolford
Oh, yes,
on Saturday
yes,
night,
yes.
I was at the Easter Ho'ike for Halau Ika Vekyu. First off, you must be so proud of your haumana.
I'm proud of all of them. Wait, let me think about it. Yes, I'm proud of all of them.
Officially proud.
Yes. Especially because we're on camera.
Yes.
So yes, I
Yes.
am. I am
But-
though.
They did such a they're going to bring that mele to life. There was not a dry eye inside the mid-pack gym. So can you
No.
imagine here?
They're so good. I'm proud of them. That's all I can say. Because you don't want to talk too much about it. It's better if other people tell you.
Well, I'm telling you. I'm proud on behalf of everyone. I'm so proud that you stopped to talk with us.
for asking me. I
Yes, of
appreciate it.
course.
Okay.
Yes,
Good luck.
yes. Aloha, aloha. All right, we're gonna let Kumu, Robert Casimiro head out. We'll see you soon. Is this who are you wearing, by the way? Last question.
I'm wearing Zara.
You heard it here first, folks. Our secret. Love you too. Miss Aloha Hula Night in full swing. I'm so excited. Robert Casimiro, right? Is he not just the best? He's the ultimate. We will have all the highlights, including your Miss Aloha Hula 2016 Swan Song performance and the selection of your Miss Aloha Hula 2017 coming up. Just be sure to stay tuned with Hawaii News Now. Aloha and a hui ho.